What is up, everybody? This is your boy Is Nefarious, and I am here with a new series. I have the Premier Madden League gear on as I speak, so you know what it's going to be. It's going to be PML based. The new cycle is here, Madden 22. The new scout and update has been dropped, so we are starting the season. This is going to be the intro video, though. This is going to be no gameplay. The season starts, today's the 16th. The season starts tonight. Week 1, we kick off tonight. We have no idea what team we're going to be. I'm actually going to drop an intro real quick, which is going to tell you the team we're going to be. It's a nice little intro I put together. I've known for a little while, but this is the first video I'm putting out. So real quick, let's jump into that intro video so you can see exactly what team we're going to be. So, as you saw, we are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Blitzburg, here we go. We are the Steelers, and we are going to try to get that AFC North division title and then also another Super Bowl on their record or their history books. They have currently 6, I believe. I believe they have 6. Don't fact check me because I have no clue. But I believe they have 6. So just taking a look at what we could expect from this series, we're going to have coaching desks, position battles, rookie breakdown, season goals, GM room, and then the Come On Neff segment. As you know, ESPN, or I forgot who does it exactly, but they do Come On, man. It's going to be Come On Neff. So we're going to take one clip where I made a massive mistake, which will be a lot of clips if you've watched me play Madden in the past. We're going to take a massive mistake and highlight it and, talk all kinds of shit or whatever you want about that one play. But the Pittsburgh Steelers are our team, and we are very excited to see what we're dealing with. So let's dive into the Madden 22 and actually see what we're dealing with. So we're here. We are on the main page. Madden 22, the CFM, we got the Premier Madden League. As you can see, we are the Steelers. So let's set a season goal real quick. So the first thing we're going to do right now is set our season goal. There's some new stuff to franchise, but there's a lot of old stuff that's still here, like the season goals. So first year in the league, we got HD Lil T as the Browns once again. We've got a new user in the Bengals in K-Mac, I believe. Not sure what his tag is. And then we got our good old friend from the NFC West last season, towards the end of the cycle, Mike D, who's going to be taking over the Ravens. So we got Mike D, we got HD Lil T, and then we got King K or King K-Mac or whatever he's called. But he's also going to be in that division as the Bengals. So let's see what's going to be our season goal. Do we overshoot? Do we undershoot? What do we do? Based on my division, we do have a strong conference that we got to deal with in the AFC. But my goal, I'm going to have a goal of making the playoffs, being the Steelers. I want to make the playoffs. If it's a wild card, it doesn't really matter. We just want to get into the playoffs. I don't even know if we'll get a wild card. So I think the only route to the playoffs for us is to win our division. So our goal is going to be making the playoffs. I can't say I'm going to complete that goal, but we're going to shoot above what our base should be. So make the playoffs is our goal. We could scout college players. So this is a new system. I have not even dabbled in the scouting system yet. So this is a new scouting system. You got prospects, you got scouts, prospects, all the prospects there. This is actually not the draft class we'll be using. The league owner puts his our custom draft class from NCAA, so we're not even using this. We got the scouts, we got region breakdown, we got mock drafts, we got all that good stuff. So that's scouting. Our training's complete. Unfortunately, we joined after the training's already complete. Now let's take a look at the roster real quick. We'll jump into our depth chart and what we have. So as you know, we got Big Ben. We are gonna ride out with Big Ben. We do have goals for him. Maybe I'll tackle that in the next episode. But we will have goals for him as far as what we expect him to finish with. We will be watching him closely. This is not a position battle, but this is a position where he doesn't really have a long leash. He has a medium-sized leash because he's done so much for the franchise, but we're also eyeing his play. I mean, he's not that bad, and we really don't have a better option behind him. We have Dwayne Haskins and Mason Rudolph. None of them have anything that's much better than what we have with Ben Roethlisberger. They're all around the same athleticism as far as the throw power and the mobility and stuff like that. So there's nothing there. Running back, we will be using Najee Harris once he's not injured. We will have him out for I think a week. So Benny Snell will get the rock. Then we got Kellen Balaj. We got Derek Watt. We might want to pick up another running back to add some more depth. We had Derek Watt as a fullback. We got Juju. Juju's going to be an interesting one because with his we're going to create a little storyline with his TikTok stuff and things like that from last season and the way we imploded. He could be somebody that's out the door. So he's going to have pretty high standards, high goals that we want him to reach for him to stick around. Ben's going to have a little bit lower standards just for him to maintain that position. But when it comes to Juju, he's going to have a really short leash, really high standards to maintain because we do have Chase Claypool, we do have Deontay Johnson, we do have James Washington. We have a lot of pretty good options behind him. And I think we could get something good for Juju in the long run to help out the team. But moving on to tight end, we got Eric Ebron and we got Pat Fairmouth. This is another position. Eric Ebron is going to have his own set of goals that he has to reach. Pat is definitely going to be involved. We like him. He's the rookie. He's definitely going to be heavily involved in the offense. He's got better run blocking than Eric Ebron. He's a better blocker. He's also a big body. He's not as athletic as Eric Ebron, but he's still athletic enough where he'll be able to get some space. Then we got Zach Gentry. Not really somebody that will be included in the offense too much. This is where the team goes far south, is the offensive line. We have no offensive line. Okafor is a 64 overall. Okafor, and he is our starting left tackle. Then we got Kevin Dotson, who's a 71 overall. He's our starting left guard. We might change some stuff up. We got Dotson, who's a starting left guard. We got Kendrick Green, who's a nice little piece. He's our starting center. Then we got Trey Turner, 79 overall. He's going to be our starting right guard, so we get a little bit better there. Dan Moore Jr. is a 62 overall. He's our tackle. So our first draft, we might be looking for offensive linemen, specifically tackles and stuff like that. Chris Wormley, he's our left end. We got Cameron Hayward. So we don't have Tuitt. So Tuitt's injured as well. I don't see him at all here. I have to look into that and see what happened to it. But Chris Wormley, he's our starting left end. Then we got Cameron Hayward. And then we got Tyson Tyson Alu. He's going to be our starting defensive tackle, nose tackle pretty much. We might actually want to upgrade this position here. Or maybe we move Cameron Hayward or somebody, move him to the outside and get a true nose tackle. Somebody that's very strong. Somebody that could plug up a hole, tremendous size, all that good stuff. So Alu right now is our starting defensive tackle. We might change that. TJ Watt is a starting left outside linebacker. He's somebody that we have to re-sign. I don't think we have the new contract. We'll take a look into that. We got Devin Bush, Joe Schobert. We will be running the 3-4. We will be running that Blitzburg defense with the 3-4 and sending a lot of players. Melvin Ingram, the third, he's going to be our starting right outside linebacker. Huge pickup. Cornerback, we got Joe Hayden, we got Cameron Sutton, we got Akelu Witherspoon, we got Justin Lane and Arthur Mollett. We really don't have anything as far as corners, so we might want to draft a corner as well. Second, third round, but we're definitely going to focus on the offensive line. Free safety, we got Minka Fitzpatrick. I love Minka. He's definitely going to be somebody that's with us throughout the whole series. Our starting free safety. Then we got Terrell Edmonds as our starting strong safety. And pretty much everything else, Chris Boswell, and then the Presley Harvin punter that everybody was talking about in the preseason. But yeah, that's what we have so far. We're gonna take a look at the roster side, see what happened to Tua exactly, if he's even on the roster. All right, so he is injured. How long is he? He's out 3 weeks, so we won't have him for the first 3 weeks. Let's take a look at the injury report altogether. So we're gonna go here. So the injury report, we have Stephon Tua, who's going to be out 3 weeks. We got Zach Banner, who's out. We got Anthony McFarland, who's another running back. He's out for 3 weeks. We got Joshua Dobbs, who's out for 9 weeks. We got Najee Harris, who's only out for 1 week, so we'll get him back. We got DeMarcus Christmas, who's out 29 weeks, so he's on IR. And we got a few players on IR. Can we take them off IR? I don't think so. I don't know how IR works for CFMs and Madden. Hopefully we get them back, because I know usually IR means they're out for X amount of time. Hopefully it's not too long, because we definitely need Stephon Tua. We definitely need those guys. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. It's a short intro video, just showing you what team we are, possibly a free agent, what we're going to pick. Richard Sherman was already picked. We've got a free agency draft that goes down on number 14, so there's not many options by the time it rolls around to me. They're going to be going after speed. Maybe we go after another running back, somebody with speed that could be a 1-2 punch with Najee Harris. Maybe we go after a wide receiver with speed, because we don't have a lot of speed at wide receiver. We don't have a burner. Maybe we get Marquise Goodwin, Khalif Raymond, Robert Foster. Maybe we go after offensive line. We got Russell Okonga out there, Okung, Cordy Glenn. We got Austin Ryder, Kyle Long. I mean, there's some decent options out there. GJ Fluker. Maybe we go after the offensive line to add some sustainability out there. Defensive end, we're probably not going to add. Maybe we add a true nose tackle and kick out Alu, and then we could, add somebody else for that position. Maybe trade away, Hayward or something like that. But there's some options there. We're probably going to focus on offensive line, maybe a corner or something like that. I also wanted to take a look at our team salaries, see who's up at the end of the season. So the remaining contracts, we got TJ Watt, who we have to sign. We got Terrell Edmonds, who we have to sign. We got to sign James Washington, Okafor. We're not really worried about. We got to re-sign Ben Roethlisberger. That's huge. He's gonna have season goals. If he meets it, we'll re-sign him. Maybe he walks. He's 39 years old. Maybe he even retires at the end of the season. So we'll see. Dwayne Haskins has 1 season left, so we have to re-sign him. Eric Ebron, Joshua Dobbs. All these guys are on 1-year deals. Joe Hayden. We got Melvin Ingram, who's on a 1-year deal. Juju's on the last year of his deal, so he could be definitely tradable. We're going to try to keep the trades realistic as far as, you know, it's gonna be last season of their contract or something like that, where we're selling them now because we don't think we're gonna re-sign them. We got Trey Turner who needs to be re-signed. So we got a bunch of contract decisions to make, especially with T.J. Watt, who is a big piece of this defense. Maybe we trade him and get a big package for him. Who knows? But that's gonna do it for this video. We will be back at it with our Week 1 matchup against Bubba and the Buffalo Bills. But that's gonna do it for us. I am His Nefarious, and I am out of here.